Hello friends, my name is Dr. Amul Thakre and today we are going to discuss about the photochemistry. This is the first part of photochemistry. In this chapter, we are going to discuss about the introduction of photochemistry, then the photochemical and thermal reaction. Next is the laws of photochemistry. Then we have Lambert's and Pierce, its statement and derivation. Then we have quantum yield and photochemical reaction, experimental determination of quantum yield. Next is the fluorescence and phosphorescence, internal conversion, which is also called as IC, and intersystem crossing, which is called as ISC. Then we are to discuss about the Jablonski diagram, chemiluminescence, bioluminescence, and some numericals. So firstly, we discuss about what are the applications of photochemistry. So this photochemistry is useful in the photosynthesis of plants, in the formation of ozone from oxygen in atmosphere, in bioluminescence in the firefly, photography, treatment of jaundice of newborn babies, and biosynthesis of vitamin D. अब इसके अलावा भी बहुत सारे एप्लीकेशन है फोटोकेमिस्ट्री के, बट यहाँ पे हमने कुछ एप्लीकेशंस लिए हैं इन ऑर्डर टू शोज द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ फोटोकेमिस्ट्री. सो वी स्टार्ट विद द इंट्रोडक्शन. नाउ व्हेन वी कंसीडर द photochemical reaction or photochemistry reaction, we have to compare such a reaction with the ordinary reaction. So the ordinary reactions occurs by absorption of heat energy from outside. The reacting molecules are energized and molecular collision becomes effective, and this brings about the reaction. Means all kind of ordinary reactions are occur when they absorb a heat energy. तो उससे क्या हो जाएगा, सारे molecules energize हो जाएंगे, they have extra energy. And जब सारे molecules के बीच collision हो जाएगा, which is effective collision, this brings about a reaction which is called as an ordinary reaction. So the reaction which are caused by heat and in absence of light are called as a thermal or dark reaction. मतलब जो कोई भी reaction एक तो heat के presence में होगी and in absence of light, such a reactions are called as a thermal or the dark reaction. On the other hand, इसके अलावा some reactions proceed by absorption of light radiation. Means they are not initiated by the heat, they are initiated when they absorb a particular light radiation, and these are not called as a thermal or dot reaction. Okay, so these belongs to the visible and ultraviolet region. So जो कोई भी light आ रहा है to shows the photochemical reaction, it belongs to the visible and ultraviolet region of the electromagnetic radiation having range 2000 to 8000 angstrom. So the visible and ultraviolet region is the source of light, source of radiation to bring about the such a kind of reactions. The reacting molecule absorb photons of light and get excited. So whenever we bombard a particular UV radiation over a molecule, this molecule absorb a photon of light and get excited. These excited molecules then proceed the reaction. After the absorption of light, particular excited molecule shows the reaction. A reaction which takes place by absorption of the visible and ultraviolet radiation is called as a photochemical reaction. देखो difference देखो हाँ. अगर कोई भी reaction heat के वजह से हो रही है, then it is called as a thermal or dark reaction. And if the reaction is occur by absorption of either ultraviolet or visible radiation, such a reaction is called as a photochemical reaction. So the role of heat decide thermal or dark reaction, and the role of light decides it is a photochemical reaction. Now, if you want to define the photochemical reaction, so it can be done that the branch of chemistry which deals with the study of photochemical reaction is called as photochemistry. Means it is the branch of chemistry where there includes all kind of photochemical reaction. जब भी हम photochemical reactions के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे, वो सारा पार्ट क्या हो जाएगा? It is called as a photochemistry. And friends, in this chapter we have to discuss about this such a kind of photochemical reaction which is called as a photochemistry. Now, photochemists typically work in only a few sections of electromagnetic spectrum, right? So we have a long range of electromagnetic radiation. We have cosmic rays, gamma rays, UV visible rays, we have IR rays, we have microwave, radio waves. But photochemists typically work in only a few sections of electromagnetic spectrum, and some of the most widely used sections are ultraviolet, having a range 100 to 400 nanometer, visible light 400 to 700 nanometer, and near infrared which is 700 to 2500 nanometer. So for the photochemical reaction, this ultraviolet region and visible region is more important. So this is the image which shows various types of radiation like X-rays, gamma rays, X-rays, UV, IR, microwave, radio waves, and the long radio waves. Out of them, this UV visible, this ultraviolet and visible portion is very important for a photochemical reaction. Now, next point is the interaction of radiation with matter. So how the particular radiation, how the light interacts with a matter. So when a light falls on a matter means any kind of substance, then a part of light is reflected, a part of light is transmitted, and some of the part is absorbed. And in photochemistry, we are concerned with the part of light which is absorbed. Right? So if we have a particular molecule and over this molecule when we bombard a light, जब हम light bombard कर रहे हैं, so क्या होगा, वहां पे तीन चीजें होंगी, either whole light is absorbed or there occurs a reflection, means part of the light is reflected, or whole light is passed through the molecule which is called as a transmission. So the reflection, absorption and transmission. So out of the three, only absorption is important for a photochemical reactions. Means the absorption of light by a particular matter is very important in order to show the photochemical reaction. अगर वहां पे absorption of light नहीं होगा तो वहां पे कोई भी photochemical reaction नहीं होगी. Okay, so this is the interaction of radiation with matter. So the light radiation of the visible and ultraviolet region, which is lying between 800 nanometer to 200 nanometer, which are sufficient to bring about the photochemical reaction. Means according to the scientists, according to the chemists, if you have a ultraviolet radiation, if you have a visible radiation having a particular wavelength range, they are sufficient to cause a photochemical reaction. मतलब उस radiation के bombarding से हम photochemical reaction कर सकते हैं, या फिर वो substance उस light को absorb करके खुद ही photochemical reaction वहां पे show करेगा. So when light radiation of suitable energy absorbed by the matter, their electronic transition, vibrational transition, or also called as vibrational changes, or rotational changes, or combination of this takes place. It means that अगर कोई लाइट किसी मॉलिक्यूल पे बम्बार्ड होता है और अगर उस मॉलिक्यूल ने लाइट को एब्जॉर्ब कर लिया तो वो तीन तरह के चेंजेस शो करेगा. एक तो होगा इलेक्ट्रॉनिक चेंज, either vibrational change or rotational change. But out of the three change, to show the electronic changes or transition, it required a higher amount of energy. Then for a vibrational changes or transition, there is a requirement of lower amount of energy. And again, for the rotational transition or the changes, the amount of energy required is again reduced. So small amount of energy को absorb करके molecule rotational changes show करेगा. अगर थोड़ी ज़्यादा energy absorb करता है तो वो vibrational changes show करेगा. एंड अगर बहुत ही ज्यादा एनर्जी को एब्जॉर्ब करेगा then it shows the electronic transition or electronic changes. But whenever a molecule shows the electronic transition, during this it also shows the vibrational as well as the rotational transition. Means it is the combination of electronic, vibrational and rotational changes. When a molecule shows only vibrational changes, it also brings about the rotational changes. And when the molecule shows only rotational changes, it remains as it is. It is not the combination of either electronic or vibrational changes. Okay. So therefore, atoms or molecules becomes excited, and then they give out energy quickly, either by losing energy in the form of heat or by re-emitting the light, or they get dissociate to form atoms or molecules or a free radicals. Means by the absorption of energy, molecules is excited from the ground state to the higher energy state, and when the molecule comes back to the ground state, it emits energy either in the form of heat or in the form of light. So this concept like excitation means ground state to the excited state and coming back from excited state to the ground states are very important. Now we discuss about the several types of chemical reaction. इससे पहले भी हमने डिस्कस कर लिया है कि there is a dark reaction which is also called as thermal reaction and photochemical reaction. So by taking example, we discuss about the thermal or dark reaction and photochemical reaction. So the chemical reaction are those reactions in which identity of molecule is lost due to formation of new chemical bonds. Means in any chemical reaction, some of the old bonds are broken down and some of the new bonds are formed. तो कुछ बॉन्ड टूट जाएंगे, कुछ न्यू बॉन्ड्स बन जाएंगे. ऐसा होने से क्या होता है, the identity of one molecule is lost and we have a new molecule with new characteristic. This is called as a chemical reaction. These chemical reactions are of two types. One is the dark or thermal reaction, and second one is called as a photochemical reaction. Initially, we discuss about the thermal or dark reaction. These are the ordinary chemical reaction which influence or induced by temperature, concentration of reactant, or the presence of catalyst except light radiation. Or it can be said that simply the reaction which is occurs by the absorption of heat is called as a thermal or dark reaction, and this reaction is occurs in absence of light. When we have one reaction where nitrogen is combined with the 3 moles of hydrogen in presence of heat to produce a 2 moles of ammonia, this reaction is called as a thermal or dark reaction, because the combination of nitrogen and hydrogen is brings about whenever we supplied a heat to this molecule. So ये reaction कैसे हो रही है? By the absorption of heat. That's why the formation of ammonia from the nitrogen and the hydrogen is called as a thermal or dark reaction. Again, when we supplied heat to the hydrogen and iodine molecule, it is converted into the 2 moles of EHI. It is also an example of a thermal or dark reaction. Or the decomposition of PCl5 into the PCl3, phosphorus trichloride, and chlorine is again one of the type of thermal or dark reaction. So यहाँ पे हर एक reaction में आपको heat provide करनी पड़ेगी, then and only then the reactant molecules are converted into the product molecules. If you supply the light radiation, then ऐसे changes वहाँ पे नहीं होंगे. So these are the characteristics of thermal or dark reaction, that these reaction needs collision for activation. जब तक collision नहीं होगा तब तक molecule activate नहीं होंगे और कोई conversion नहीं होगा from reactant to the product. Their rate depend upon the temperature, because we are providing heat. Heat means temperature, and the rate of such a thermal or dark reaction is directly proportional to the temperature. So as the temperature increases, the rate of reaction is increases, and vice versa. As the temperature decreases, the rate of reaction also decreases. Then the reaction takes place with decrease of free energy. Always यहाँ पे थर्मल और डार्क रिएक्शन में फ्री एनर्जी की वैल्यू कम होगी. So these are the various characteristics of thermal or dark reaction. Now next reaction is called as a photochemical reaction. The photochemical reactions may be defined as any reaction which takes place in the presence of light is called as a photochemical reaction. Means absence of heat and the presence of light is called as a photochemical reaction. Now we take some examples of photochemical reaction. The dissociation. When the light is bombarded towards the HBr molecule, 2 moles of HBr molecule, it is dissociated into the hydrogen and bromine, and this reaction is called as a photochemical reaction, because for this dissociation the light radiations are important. Again we have a photocatalytic reaction where CO2 molecule reacts with hydrogen in presence of chlorophyll, and when we bombard a light, it is converted into the CH2O, O2, and again chlorophyll molecule. So it is one of the type of photocatalytic reaction, also called as a photochemical reaction. Then the combination, when hydrogen and chlorine combine with each other in the presence of light, we have 2 moles of HCl. Again, it is the type of photochemical reaction. Addition reaction, when the bromine is added over such type of alkene in presence of light, we get a addition product, dibromo product. Again, it is the example of photochemical reaction. Decomposition, where ozone molecule is decomposed into the oxygen molecule in presence of light. And polymerization, when n moles of ethylene in presence of light combine with each other, we have a polyethylene structure. So these are the several examples of photochemical reaction. Now the important point, what is the basic difference between the thermal and photochemical reaction? So the comparison between thermal and photochemical reaction. When we going to compare a thermal and photochemical reaction, we have 4 main points. पहला देखो कि the thermal reactions are simple in nature while the photochemical reactions are complex in nature. Means all kinds of thermal reactions are simple while all kinds of photochemical reactions are very complex. Then the thermal reactions are generally fast, means उनका rate ज़्यादा होता है, while the photochemical reactions are slow, उनका rate as compared to the thermal reaction कम होगा. The rate of thermal reaction depends on the temperature. हमने पहले ही बोला है कि as temperature increases, the rate of thermal reaction also increases, and as temperature decreases, the rate of thermal reaction is decreases. अगर आपके पास सेम रिएक्शन है, अगर आप करते हो एट 200 डिग्री सेल्सियस एंड एक को करोगे आप 300 डिग्री सेल्सियस, डेफिनेटली 300 डिग्री सेल्सियस टेम्परेचर में उस रिएक्शन का रेट हायर होगा. मतलब फॉर द कन्वर्शन ऑफ रिएक्टेंट टू प्रोडक्ट वहां पे आपको कम टाइम लगेगा एज कंपेयर टू द रिएक्शन वेयर देयर इज अ टेम्परेचर 200 डिग्री सेल्सियस. मींस द रेट ऑफ ऑल थर्मल रिएक्शन डिपेंड्स ऑन द टेम्परेचर, बट the rate of photochemical reaction is independent of temperature. आप टेम्परेचर को इंक्रीज करो डिक्रीज करो, फोटोकेमिकल रिएक्शन के रेट पे वहां पे कोई भी फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. इट रिमेन एज इट इज. एंड द लास्ट पॉइंट इज द फोर्थ वन, दैट इज इन थर्मल रिएक्शन फ्री एनर्जी ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल इज डिक्रीजेस ऑलवेज, एंड इन अ फोटोकेमिकल रिएक्शन द फ्री एनर्जी ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल इज increases. So these are the 4 basic and main differences in between the thermal reaction and photochemical reaction.